Ethiopian resistance and the Berlin Conference, how Ethiopia resisted imperialism. So, ngo-1884, Otto von Bismarck invited ama-European powers to a conference eBerlin. So, kule conference le, bebazodiscussa ukuthi how they will divide Africa. And in this conference, not even one African was called. So, nakhona they are dividing Africa, not because they want to divide and conquer. Maybe bafika as divided based on our tribes, based on our cultures and our personal identities. Yabo? So they are dividing Africa. So they themselves wouldn't fight over ama resources as Africa. Because before this conference, Belgium, King Leopold Belgium, France, Italy, and Britain were fighting over Congo. Yabo? So Otto von Bismarck makabiza the conference. We must share our resources as Africa, and we must work together as Europeans and conquer indawo le yangithola. And thina basi-invitanga because bebathi thina si-uncivilized yabo, we cannot govern ourselves, so bekumele baze bona bazosigavina yangithola. So they used a cake as a display with how Africa would be taken yangithola. Britain yathatha South Africa, Portugal yathatha Mozambique, Germany yathatha Namibia, France yathatha Burkina Faso, neMadagascar. Kuba bathatha more than one country yangithola. neMadagascar, then Belgium yathatha Congo yangithola. So obvious, even though labantu they were strong vele, even though Africa at the time was not strong enough yangithola, mara not all African leaders were willing to be colonized by labantu yangithola. So ngo-1894 qala labantu Italy takes over Eritrea yangithola, and umphathi wase-Ethiopia uKing Menelik II ubhekile mfethu yangithola, uqala ukubhala iletter to ama-Europeans uyabatshela ukuthi bafethu thina as Ethiopia siyabonga ama-services, we don't need to be governed yangithola, we can govern ourselves yangithola. So and at the time there were only two uncolonized states yabo, which was Ethiopia and Liberia, ngoba Italy biqeda ngena Eritrea, which was very close to Ethiopia yangithola. So Ethiopia mebatshela ukuthi bafethu thank you for your services yabo, Italy yasho ukuthi hayi nina nibhastile bafethu yangithola. So Italy sends an army of 18,000 people ngoba Italy had claimed Ethiopia as territorial yabo. So Italy sends an army of 18,000 people to go and conquer Ethiopia. And obviously they've been conquering yabo. Italy beqeda conquer abantu base Eritrea, Britain beqeda kusiconquer thina cale ngama frontier wars in which walwa by amaXhosa, then kwaba ama-Anglo wars which were fought by amaZulu, then kwaba the Basotho gun wars which was fought by abaSotho, then was the Anglo-Pedi war which was fought by amaPedi, then was the Anglo-Venda war. Like maningi, there's even ama-Anglo-Ndebele wars yabo, and they were busy balwa nathi, and they kept winning yabo. So Italy na iyasho ukuthi hayi mfethu, we cannot be defeated by labantu laba ama-farmers, saying usho kuMenelik yabo. And uMenelik was cunning yabo, Menelik was very cunning, but uMenelik portrayed himself and his people as weak vele yangithola. He portrayed himself as abantu who did not have weapons yabo. He portrayed himself as abantu who were disorganized yangithola, and that worked in his advantage yangithola. So ngo-1895 in the Battle of Adwa, 18,000 Italians marched to Ethiopia baphethe ibhamu, riflemen yangithola, 18,000 riflemen marching to a country of abantu abalwa ngemkhonto yangithola, or so they had thought. So bathi mebangena mfethu Ethiopia, uMenelik II kanti had been raising an army of 100,000 men yangithola, 100,000 men, and in that 100,000 men, 50% of that army had modern weapons yangithola. So obvious, even though it wasn't like modern at the time, they had ibhamu grand. So in the Battle of Adwa, Italy was defeated, was embarrassed by Ethiopia yangithola. Even igeneral yakhona Oreste Prateria yangithola, and was a renowned general leading this invasion of Ethiopia. A renowned general ngoba bekalwa nama-European powers and they had successfully defeated bona, yangithola. But ungathi he took his tail wayishava in his buttocks wabaleka Eritrea, running away from abantu aba-uncivilized who cannot govern and defend themselves, yabo. Bathi ungathi bamphusha to ukuthi baze basayine i-treaty known as the Addis Ababa Treaty, yabo. In this Addis Ababa Treaty, it was recognized ukuthi Ethiopia is an independent state, yangithola. And mind you, Ethiopia, but indaba zase of the Battle of Adwa, in which 1895, where the Ethiopians defeated ama-Italians led by King Menelik II, because the Ethiopian army was an army of black people. In the American media, in the European media, bebabhala ukuthi ama-Ethiopians are not African, bebancedwa ama-Russian, like beba-create ama-stories to de-identify, if ikhona igama enjani yabo, to de-center like ubu-Africanity of labantu laba, because at the time it was unfathomable ukuthi khona i-country or khona abantu abamnyama who can stand and defeat an army of white people, yabo. It fights the idea of white supremacy. Ngoba when the rest of the continent was colonized, only Ethiopia stood firm, yangithola. And then nakhona it did not stand firm led by whites or any other ethnicities, yabo. It was led by Africans, yangithola, breaking this idea of white supremacy and black subjugation, yangithola. So that's why even ama headquarters of the African Union ase Ethiopia, yangithola. If Africa was to unite, Ethiopia would be the place where Africa will and should unite. Ngoba Ethiopia is the only country in Africa which was never colonized, yangithola.